Hey guys, Michael here. I'm with my second part of my Pantech Slate review. This is going to be the software part, if you haven't figured it out already. With cell phones, what I like to do is break it up into two parts, software and hardware review. I just think that in most cases the phones are pretty interesting enough that they'd warrant two parts of a review. So, alright, so here's the Pantech Slate. First, from the home menu, your two soft keys, you have an options and a menu. What you also have is these arrows. So if you push up, you can create a new message right from there. Push down is your contacts. To the right is mobile, instant messenger. And to the left is mobile email. So let's go to the options menu first. From the options menu, you have my account, inbox, camera, Bluetooth, alarms, recent calls, games, applications, unassigned, 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 unassigned again, so you can assign them. So my account just has to do with your at&t account. If you're familiar with at&t, you know all about that. Inbox, you know about inbox. You have no new messages right now. Games, I'll show you games and applications. So if you open up games, most of these are Java powered, by the way. You have Sims 2 and Miss Pac-Man, Brain Challenge Demo, and Pro Challenge Pro Poker. You can also, just in case you didn't see, you can also shop for more games through at&t's Shop Games. You also have applications that are pre-installed. Mobile banking, MyCast, Weather, Wikimobile, YellowPages.com, mobile email, IM. Again, you can also shop for additional applications. And YellowPages.com, some people keep asking me, you have to pay for the data, but I do not believe that there's a separate charge to use the Yellow Pages application. So that's it that's in the options for what I'm going to show you. Now let's go to the menu. Starting at the top right, you have email and IM. So first I'll show you mobile email. Again, Java powered. You're able to set up by default Yahoo Mail, AOL, IM, Windows Mail, Windows Live, Hotmail, at&t, Yahoo, Bell South. And then if you go to other providers, you also have Comcast, Earthlink, Juno, Mind Spring, and NetZero. So, okay. For IM, it's actually pretty nice that since this is messaging phone, they have this for you. You have IM, Windows Live Messenger, and Yahoo Messenger all predetermined. So if you wanted to just press it, you can just sign in. That's all you have to do. They already have it done for you. Now messaging, you can create a message, which I showed you, and it can send multimedia messages, MMS, just as you'd expect. Inbox, sent, outbox, drafts, voicemail, which is nice, templates. We'll look at templates. These are just like pre-written things that they'd think you'd send often. For me, I don't really use that feature, and I mean you can put custom ones in, but I just don't use it. And then under settings, common settings, text message, multimedia, voicemail, all that. YellowPages.com again. Now I would show you more in depth about Yellow Pages, but for some reason it's not allowing me to go onto the web, even though this is the same SIM card that I'm using, or this is a SIM card that is data capable. It actually has a data plan. So I'm not exactly sure why it's not allowing me, but some sort of issue. Or at least today it's not allowing me, so I can't show you. I already showed you messaging, mobile email. Now MediaNet and Media Mail. Those are just how you. This is your browser, and Media Mail is just basically more crap that at&t wants to sell you. Games and apps, I already talked about that. Settings, address book, and my stuff. We'll go to my stuff. You have your audio folder, your graphics, videos, tools, other files, memory info. We'll go to audio, see what's here. So, and then you can always purchase more. We'll even look at our video, see what's here. They don't really have anything, they just want you to shop for videos. And address book, so you have your contacts here. So I didn't put any context onto this phone, but if you wanted to see options, you could view, so you can assign an image to it, a ringtone, group, and the number. And then you also have speed dial, groups, business cards, memory and use, delete all, copy all, my phone number in case you forget somehow, memory, info, service numbers, etc. Now under settings, you have sounds and alerts. So normal, vibrate and ring, vibrate only, silent. I wish this was higher up in the menu hierarchy because sometimes you want to quickly go in and switch to vibrate. Display, so your graphics, your main screen, your menu type. So you could change it to a list instead of a grid, which we've been working with. Font style, greeting. So if you want to have text come up as soon as you start up your phone and then have some text on the screen, you can do that here. Brightness, I cranked this all the way down, but just to show you how high it is all the way up. So depending on what you want to do. Backlight timer for how long it's going to stay. So for me it's 1 minute, but you could crank it all the way down to 5 seconds or 10 minutes, depending. Usually 1 minute's probably the sweet spot. 10 minutes is probably too long because it'll just stay on and probably hurt your battery life. But 5 seconds right now, you know, it would be off already, which is too often for me. Call, so call forwarding, answer type, auto redial, call waiting, caller ID. So caller ID, you can send your number or you can hide it, which is kind of nice to have that right in the phone. Phone, so your language, date and time, flight mode, connectivity, data, at&t, all that. Security, software version, and reset. Also TTY. So overall, the Pantech Slate does have a lot of interesting components to it. I would say it's definitely not a smartphone, but it's focused for the messaging guru. Really, that's who's going to buy this phone, and I would recommend it. Someone who sends a lot of text messages, and someone who wants to use IM also, because IM, as you saw, they had 3 clients built right in so that you can just enter your info and you're good to go on that front. It disturbed me a little bit that I'm not able to show you data browsing today, anything that requires data. I'm not exactly sure what's the matter with that, but I guess that has to be a con for unreliability. Maybe that's a little bit harsh, but it's a little bit weird. Anyway, so overall, the Pantech Slate is a great messaging phone in its regard. The keyboard is very nice. The software complements the keyboard in its simplicity, but power users are probably going to have some issues with it. In any event, if you have any more questions, feel free to contact me at therevivedone@gmail.com, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I would appreciate, at youtube.com/therevivedone. For this video, please favorite it if you want to, rate it, leave a comment. Comments are really what tells me people are liking this content, so I'd really appreciate that. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/blue42richman, and I would appreciate it. Thanks guys, and have a good one.